You're listening to Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, the official podcast of Lingerie Fighting Championships. And now, here's your host, Michael Larkin.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another edition of the LFC podcast, Beauty, Strength, and Dominance. My name is Mike Larkin, and joining me tonight for a special watch-along and a fun discussion, as always, is my girl, the one, the only, RJ herself, Miss Rylee Jade. How are you, Rylee?
I am good. How are you, Michael? Long time no talk.
Right. It feels good to be back. The last time we had you on, we discussed your bout with Miss Bella Madison, which we are going to be watching back today. And this is for a special watch along. But I got to say, it's always great to talk to you because you're always on the grind. You're always busy doing the damn thing, so to speak. And you right over here. All right, we're going to bring this up here because it's noticeable, but it shows the scars that remind us, like Papa Roach, and it shows the battles of war. Wow. What's going on with the eye? I know you just did some stuff in Halifax. Hit us up. Fill us in. What's going on?
Well, so I just got home from Halifax this afternoon, and Vancouver to Halifax, there's a 4-hour time difference. So I feel like I'm still a little bit jet lagged. And because I've been flying for so long this morning, I'm just a little bit tired. But the black eye was from um, a mock match last week. Hit a finisher on somebody, their shoulder connected with my eye socket very hard. And
Ooh.
it was really, really bad when it initially happened. This already looked much better than before. It was really, really purple, like even 4 days ago.
Ooh. And I mean, it's hard when you see matches like that in any form, whether it be wrestling, MMA, and you practice and you're making sure everything's to precision, the right detail, and then boom, freak accidents do happen like that. Like they say, it's not ballet, but the main thing is I am happy that you're okay. I'm happy that you're at peace, but god dang it, man. Oof, I can just only imagine.
You know what? Shit happens, and I've never had a black eye before. It's my first time, and I hope to never get it again.
It reminds me of, oh God, I'm going to take everybody back to the professional wrestling days of the mid 2000s when we had the Heartthrobs. It was Romeo and Antonio, and they wrestled a match on Sunday Night Heat against William Regal and Tajiri. And William Regal gave that boy Antonio the Promise Thomas a black eye, which is like an uppercut or a right hand, whatever it was. Oh my goodness gracious! I felt it reminds me of when William Regal absolutely mollywopped and black-eyed Antonio the Promise Thomas. For those that remember that back in the day, so I get you, man. I completely get you, but I hope to as well not see you have another black eye as well. But I'm glad to see that it's better than it was.
Thank you, thank you. So, yeah, hopefully it never happens again.
You're very welcome, but I will say this. What does happen over and over again, like a Nelly and Tim McGraw song, is the LFC bringing us moments and memories, and you certainly brought moments and memories with the opening bout of LFC 38 Angels and Little Devils with you and Bella Madison. I will say this, Miss Rylee Jade, we touched upon it last time within the bout and talking about the bout itself, and I love having the girls on to do watch-alongs and see the great fighters react to their old fights, and as well, besides talk to a couple of my friends and my peers here, that being you, Miss RJ. Are you ready to watch this thing back and get back into the mindset of just I can see the shaking of the head. I can see the shaking of the head. All right. Well, we always love the feedback. We always love everything. So we're going to get into this. And RJ, you get to see your awesome self. Sailor Moon, as only as she could look, against Bella Madison and her niche boutique rockin' style. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's about to go down. So, ladies and gentlemen, here it is with Terry Feisty Fist London as your special guest referee. This whole event showed a lot of great cosplay and something that a lot of people are really into from the pop culture side of things and just everything in general. There's so much great variety and content that goes into cosplaying that people are indulged in from the community, from the fan fest and everything. LFC threw our little swag on it, our little something, our little flavor, if you will, like Craig Mack mixed with some Craig David, if you will. So I got to ask you this, because as we watch this back, for you being the nerdy one that you are and a pop culture lover, much like myself, something that you and I have a lot of great synergy and like overall agreement on, Miss Rylee Wildcard Jade. Let's talk about this. So you're rocking the Sailor Moon. Bella Madison is rocking the Niche Boutique, man. I gotta say, nice little fit. And also, who doesn't love a good cosplay?
I know, right? I love dressing up. It's fun.
Absolutely. And I think what you did here was very nice, and it adds a lot to it because there's a lot of Sailor Moon fans out there, number one. And number two, when you think of legendary status as far as anime and cartoons and what we get to see from the virtual reality world and the anime world and the cartoon style and profiling world, it absolutely works. And you definitely pulled this off. And what you definitely pulled off was a great opening contest that set the tone for LFC. So here it is, LFC 38 Angels and Little Devils. We're watching it back. Bella Madison versus Rylee Wildcard Jade.
And here we go. Should be interesting. Anytime you see somebody coming for a debut, you never know how the nerves are going to be. Madison's been in there.
I never watched my own fight back. Jesus. Okay.
From the get-go.
He's billed as a grappler, but throwing the kicks early doesn't pay off, though.
Oh, Madison just dragging her around the cage.
Okay, I hated that. That's humiliating.
Swinging her around. Complete control. And now already getting into it with Leon Hader. My goodness. Oh! Rushes forward, misses, slams into the turnbuckle. And Rylee Jade taking advantage of that right now. Big clotheslines across the neck there and just throws her to the canvas. Oh! Kick to the back of the head. That's more on the shoulders there.
Yeah, well, as long as it's not a strike to the face.
I was going to say, that first one didn't look exactly legal to me, but
wow, I am surprised. Jade is just having her way with the veteran Madison. Oh!
Scratching it out
ripping
there.
her arms off there. What is going on?
Pressure on the arm, pressure on the back, and lets her just slam to the canvas. Bella Madison talked about the potential for a reversal tonight. Man, not starting her way tonight. Rylee Jade.
It's amazing. We're going to see a quick finish to this one. This is just crazy.
Complete control thus far. Sitting down on the leg, dropping for a leg lock. Got the outside heel. Looking to put some pressure on the knee. You see Bella Madison trying to sit up. She really needs to try to extract that leg for the position. This is not good. A lot of bad things can happen here. No striking in the face.
Strikes to the face.
She's
that might
reaching
help.
up. Able to kick free. That'll let her survive for now.
Oh, Riley's feeling that one.
Just shoving it down. Now Bella Madison grabbing a little bit of momentum, but immediately back over there to talk to Leon Hader once again. Vicious work there. Bella Madison, 2 fights at once going on right now. She's competing with Rylee Jade inside the ring, competing with Coach Leon Hader outside of it.
Back again on the throat, just stomping on the throat and the chest area.
Terry London on top of it. A lot to look at right now. We have had a big shift in momentum here.
Yeah, 100%. Rylee looking rough. I don't know how much longer she's going to be able to take. Oh, big bull run right, bull charge right into the midsection.
Drives into the shoulder. That's going to do it for round number 1. An interesting one for the judges. Really started out as complete Rylee Jade, but I kind of think Bella Madison with the action late.
You're all right. You got to get up, though. You got to get up. Don't listen.
No! Joel told you wrong. This is hot. I need cold water. Wait, why did they give me kids? Why did they give me kids? Is this a joke?
Those strikes to the chest and the throat area, that was doing some serious damage. So hopefully we'll see how much she recovers in this time. We'll see how this next round goes. But yeah, there was 100% of a change of momentum there. Good thing you got Terry London, a veteran of the LFC, in there to take care of the cage to make sure that things happen, and wonderful curves and shakes as well.
I mean, not bad on the ring girls tonight. Let's go.
You shut up. Don't talk to my coach like that.
All right, we get ready for round number 2. Bella Madison looks completely recovered from that early difficulties that she survived. Rylee Jade, meanwhile, will look to kind of reignite the momentum she had early in round number 1. Thrown into the ropes here.
Holding on the cage for dear
yeah,
life.
just in complete control right now.
Oh, just grinding her against
Vicious work. A little bit of veteran savvy there.
100%.
Struggled with the results lately, but showing some ring awareness.
Jade's going to be showing a little ring burn from that one. Oh, nice clotheslines. Drop the shoulder. Back again going for Hader. Hader's got to watch it. She's coming for him. Jade is hurt. She trying to recover over in the corner, but man, I am not sure how she's going to do over there. Oh, there again, just dragging her against it.
Leon Hader taking a look at his right there. Slam off the side. The combination work. And
what is going on here?
I saw Bella Madison reach back and grab something from the table. It appeared. Is she hiding something behind her right leg? I'm showing this here. She reached back and grabbed something. She's training on Rylee Jade right now. Where's the referee at? Because I believe I see Trap get beat. Oh!
There it is.
My goodness.
She smashed the glass on her head.
I saw Trap Gambino trying to get the referee's
Terry didn't
saw that happen.
She didn't see it happen. She just sees a downed opponent.
Terry London didn't see what happened. I mean, she's out cold. Absolutely out cold. I mean, I don't even understand why we're in this submission right now. Oh, my goodness, the pain that's being inflicted right now from an unconscious
The ref's just got to stop it at this point. She just got to stop it. The opponent is out. Just stop it at this point. It's done.
The Prez is over there on top of the action
and
as
the
well.
fight's been called.
Fight is over, but what are they pointing at?
Madison's pointing at Trap Gambino for the glass.
It's being blamed on Trap Gambino, who's just making his way back. Remember, he was suspended after he got into an altercation with Jenny Valentine back at LFC 31. Now he's involved in this situation, but I got to be honest, I don't know how much his involvement really was there.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of innocent in my eyes. I mean, he didn't throw the glass at her. Now Prez is trying to tell him just to keep the action going.
And the winner is Bella.
Bella Madison does get the win there. Controversy abound.
Okay, and that was Rylee Jade and Bella Madison from LFC 28, Angels and Little Devils. Man, LFC 38 brought us a great bout, and that opener, how does it feel watching that back?
Feels like the PTSD is setting in now.
I mean, let's be honest with ourselves here. First of all, I love the fact that you trash talked her on the mat. You stuck up for your coach. Let's put that into the forefront here. Let's also talk about the fact that Bella Madison throughout the entire time was jaw-jacking with Leon Hader, became one of the greatest feuds in LFC history. So you both hold your own. You held her with their arms and everything. You got her in the corner. You kicked her. You striked her. You did hold your own. I will say that. You did do a very good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it, but I did not like how it ended.
It
was terrible.
I'm just saying, Trap Gambino may or may not with the glass, but, you took the glass like a champ, number one, much like we talked about earlier with the black eye. But number two, I look at it like this, man. We talk about the wounds of war and moments. You made a moment, and hopefully next time we see in the LFC rankings and the LFC, we don't have another glass to the face, man. That, first of all, and I'm going to say it right now, Terry Feisty Fist London, love her to death, one of the greatest fighters and reps as well. But y'all should have just stopped it. You could tell that you're out cold. She put you in the camel clutch like you're the Iron Sheik, make you humble. Ring the bell. Don't even have to wait for it. Don't even be in shock and amazement. Just ring the damn bell. Ring the bell.
That's what I figured too. Why the hell would you put me in a camel clutch? I wasn't even conscious at the time.
Sometimes you got to add insult to injury, man. But at the end of the day, too, yeah, that should have been stopped before the camel clutch even came into fruition. But Yeah, but I will say, even though you did take the L in this one, it was a win because you gave us a moment, and we appreciate you for that. We appreciate all your efforts, Miss Rylee. Wildcard Jade, you definitely lived up to the name.
Thank you. I mean, in the first round, I felt like I had the upper hand. It was when the second round came about, I went plummeting down.
I mean, well, you had every right to start, because first of all, she starts off by dragging you, which is just she dragged you around the ring, almost giant swing-esque, and then you came back at her with the strikes and the kicks and just lifting her up like you did. But like I said, it works. It works. It was the perfect synergy and dichotomy, and when you're working someone with the character like you both have, it does work, and that sets for a hell of a bout. But yeah, she got you towards the second round. First round, you did your thing, but god dang it, man. We appreciate it and we loved it. So I got to ask you, because you were shaking your head. You were giving me the Destiny's Child, no, 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 like it's back in 98. So I got to ask you, Rylee Jade, watching it back, even though you're shaking your head, I know with everything that did transpire, and you mentioned the PTSD vibes that we were talking about here, overall, were you happy with the performance before the glass, of course?
I was really upset that she had to use a weapon to knock me out in order to get the win. I thought that was really unfair. And for a first match, like, why did she get a win? Why did they give her the W?
I mean, look at it like this. I mean, poor
Would
Leon.
have been disqualification.
I know, right? But freaking poor Leon Hader took the bump of the century with the Bella Madison thing. So your poor coach took the bump of the century, and he's out on the friggin' floor trying to be held up. But then, boom, glass right to the face. Also, let's put to the front. There is glass right around there. So you would think, hey, what's this glass doing here, man? But, hey, some things are just out of the ordinary. So, sometimes you got to say fuck it and go with it. So you would also think, you have glass all over the place after a woman just got hit with glass to the face, to the dome piece, if you will. And you would think, hey, where's all this glass come from? Oh, but it's just out of the ordinary. So you know what? Fuck it. Let's go with it. You would think maybe hey, something happened here. Something's a little fishy here. But no, it was not a disqualification. It was a knockout victory, pun intended, for Bella, the Rebel Princess Madison, as she was known at the time. So, I mean, yeah, it's one of those things where it's a moment, but also at the end of the day, too, there was a lot of chicanery, there was a lot of shenanigans, and it led to an unfortunate demise.
You know what's crazy? I remembered the minute she hit me with the glass, my world was black. I didn't even have time to put my hand out to brace my fall. I just went down like a brick.
Boom.
That was bad.
It's like the old school. God. It's like the old school unprotected chair shots from the friggin' 90s when The Rock just friggin' nails China, or friggin' The Rock nails Ken Shamrock back in the Attitude Era, and Ken Shamrock just did this, and then boom, doesn't even get his hands up. It reminds me of very much Rock and Shamrock, where the world goes black, and then nothing makes sense, and then you wake up feeling the way you do. But I will say this also at the end of the day, too. You did have a lot of great emotion and evoking emotions, Alyssa reactions, and you did tell a good story. So everything from that presentation, even leading up to, unfortunately, the glass breaking, not Stone Cold Steve Austin style where the glass shatters and the glass breaks, but with the glass breaking literally over your head. I will say this, man. It was good. It was good. You should be very proud, nonetheless, of what you got to do, because it did suffice, and you lived up to your debut.
Thank you. And you know what? Hopefully my second match would be a lot more fair. No weapons needed to gain a victory. I don't know. That was really unfair. But you know what? We'll move past it. I will set a good record after this.
I will say this. If y'all have not checked out RJ, Rylee, Wildcard Jade over here, and what we do, we did a pop culture show. The link will be in the description under the YouTube channel here. Definitely check that out, because we're both nerds and we love us some pop culture. And also at the same time, you can check out our last LFC podcast where we talked about this event as well as this current watch along. We do hope you enjoyed. I know it's a little shorter episode of these, but we got to see the black-eyed warrior that is Rylee Jade over here. Everything that she does. But no, I will say this. From following your tenure in professional wrestling and following you do what you do with the promo skills that you have and everything that you've done on your journey and you as a whole, it's been an absolute pleasure to follow. And I'm very privileged to call you a friend and just overall a fellow peer. So I thank you for that.
Thank you, Michael. So when are we going to see you at the next?
Oh, hey now. Okay, so I will say this. Well, the next LFC event is going to be over the summer, and the LFC is going to the UK, AAAAAA. So I probably won't be at that, but probably if we're doing more Vegas shows later in the year, I will probably be at that, hopefully. I swear to God, hopefully, God willing. But yeah, the LFC's going to the UK over the summer, so definitely check that out, LFC fans, with everybody that's going down. And hopefully we get to see you on a future Vegas card too, man, so I get to meet you in person finally, because that would be an absolute blast.
Yeah, you guys, did you know that me and Michael have never met in real life? It's
Not.
only been through podcasts.
It's only been through podcasts, but once that does happen, I'm going to give you a big old hug. Miss Rylee, Jade, I got you. I got you.
Definitely.
Make love, not war, ladies and gentlemen. United, not divided. And also, don't be getting people up in the black eye with the grill, man. That's all. Listen to the forefront again. It happens, but yeah, that's the art of war. But I digress. Black eyes aside and glass aside. Black eyes and glass. Put that on a t-shirt. Hey, now. I digress. Rylee, Jade, before we close this thing out and laughs aside, it's always a blast talking to you. Where can we follow you on the social media front? I know you're doing your thing. You're constantly on the grind doing your thing, but also when it comes to social media, you're a little but where can we still follow you anyway? Because you're a great follower.
You know what? I know I'm a little silent on social media, but if you still want to follow me, my Instagram handle is Rylee_Jade_wrestling. I have a Facebook. It's under Rylee Jade. It's got my profile picture on it, so hopefully you'll be able to find me. Michael can probably link it down below as well.
Anything on the Twitter front, or is that kind of that pretty much silent too?
Oh right, I have a Twitter, but if it still works, it should be under Rylee Wrestling.
Yes, the links will be in the description. I don't even apologize for laughing, because first and foremost, there's too many doggone social media platforms out there now. It's ridiculous with Blue Sky and everything that's coming into fruition now. And yeah, I'll be honest with you, you kind of have the right mindset. And I say this all the time about social media. It's great to do and to plug for this, because we appreciate y'all that do watch or even give a view or a like or subscribe or a comment, what have you. We do appreciate it. But also at the same time too, sometimes it's best for your mental health and just to be overall silent on social media, because at the end of the day, and I know with how we promote this, but I'm going to say this, social media really isn't everything. It's not necessarily the real world. So once you get into the real world, I'm putting it out there. Once you get into the real world, that's what matters. It's the moments and memories that you don't need to take a photo for or a filter on, to put in the bluntest of terms. I'm sorry for that rant, but yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I know what you're saying. It's good to have a private life too.
It is, man. The privacy, as they would say back in the day. But yes, the privacy is key. But for those who are also nice on social media, because that's the main thing. If y'all are nice, if y'all just going to be stank, I guess I'm going to use it, word it like that, stank on the social medias, then fuck off, to be the bluntest of terms. I'm sorry. I'm going to rant again. I'm going to stop now. So with that being said, we appreciate each and every one of you. We appreciate the wild card over here doing her wild card things. And we appreciate everyone that supports this LFC product. So LFC is coming to the UK, like we mentioned, over the summer. We have the debut of Nadia Sapphire. We have Jolene the Valkyrie Hex, the LFC European champion. We have so many people on this card, from LFC champion Bella Inc. Just stay tuned, because it's going to be a great summer for LFC. And if you've not checked out the previous events, check out LFC 38, Angels and Little Devils, with the opener of the bout that we just watched today with Rylee, Jade, and Bella Madison, and everything that goes into this fine product and presentation. Everyone's appreciated. Personnel onward from this fine show to everything. It is an absolute blast to do. And once more, just the best way to say is thank you. Do you have any final words to your LFC fans and peers and what they be saying about you when it comes to this fight and just in general, man? You got something to say there, Rylee, Jade? Any final words, peeps?
I saw some of the comments that you guys left on the YouTube video of the full match. Do you know the person who uploaded it on the LFC website, who it was?
I have no idea.
Okay.
No idea.
Whoever it was, apparently they did a really good job, because the thumbnail was of me unconscious with my ass up in the air. So, I mean, I guess people like that, and most people put a timestamp for other people to look up. I don't remember what it is. Like, I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh my God.
15 some. Well, you'll see it in the comments, but it's the clip of me getting knocked out on
Yep.
my ass.
You know what's funny about that? I don't know if we mentioned it last time, but we'll get into it. Y'all got some weird fetishes. Like, for real. Like, there are a lot of people that just love, like, the knockout stuff and just stuff like that. That is what a lot of people are into. I mean, if you see Rylee Jade, like you mentioned with the thumbnail of just unconscious Rylee Jade just passed out, knocked out, unconscious, some people are like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got some weird fetishes. Let's just put that to the forefront. It's cool. I'm not trying to kink shame or any shame in that front, but y'all some freaks. Y'all some freaks, to put in the bluntest of terms.
But you know what? There were also a lot of encouragement. So thank you. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you.
So I guess what we could say there too is the appreciation. Y'all are good freaks, so to speak. Not to be confused with Eight-Legged Freaks starring David Arquette back in 2002, or Freaks and Geeks with friggin' Linda Cardellini in that show from the 90s. Of course, I got to get the pop culture references in, but we appreciate each and every one of you that watches this fine program. And we do got a cutie beauty over here in the internal and external beauty of Rylee Jade. So that is definitely a compliment in your realm now.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. So for RJ, and I'm not talking about RJ City, my name is Mike Larkin. This concludes another edition of Beauty, Strength, and Dominance. And as I always say to close each and every one of these shows, laughs, fun, and just evoking emotions and eliciting reactions. Black eyes, broken glass everywhere. Can't nobody take my pride. Beauty, Strength, and Dominance, three key elements that make women the work of art that they are. And Rylee Jade, I include you in those sentiments. It's always a blast. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Hopefully we'll see you soon in Vegas.
Yeah.
Gonna kick some